It is a 2-inch ball. You were right about that. So I think at one time the boat was all speckle paint, and I think they painted this orange over it and left those stripes, which is kind of nice because if you ever walk on the bow, it's not slippery. But the boat could be repainted. I didn't wash it. I wanted you to see it at its worst. Anyhow, so you can see here how it has chipped away over the years. Overall, the gloss on the boat itself is good. Like I said, it's dirty right now. I'm gonna get it waxed and cleaned up. The trailer, this is probably like the worst of the rust. It's all surface, and that light is busted there, but the tail lights I replaced, they work. You can see the rims. The tires have good tread. It's got the bearing buddies on all of them. That light's missing, but it has 2 new LED lights for the blinkers and stop lights. There's the cavitation plates. I put on a new cable for the jet. There's a rub here on the surface. Actually, I think that's off of a dock. It'll probably buff right off. This is the worst of the stress crack right here. Very minimal. It's not bad. I'm assuming that's a stress crack. There's a little scuff there. There's nothing here. There's a scratch right here and some down the side. The guy that had it, there's no carpet bunks on the fenders, so I'm sure when he loaded it, they scratched it on there. The decal is in pretty bad shape. And on the interior, this is the worst of it right here, because the guy he had it all torn apart, and because I had to replace the wood underneath, I stapled it back the best I could, and that's the only rip in it there. The top has some holes, same thing on that side, but it's very soft, pliable. It's not hardened. It's got a new ignition switch, new switch for the bilge. The bilge works. It's got these old S&W gauges, which I like, and I think they work. They just aren't hooked up, and the tack is hooked up, an old Sun tack, which is pretty cool. It's set up for a bimini top, but I don't have it. The pump, like I said, is a Bayjet pump. Not a lot of those, but it seems to be really reliable. Here's the tires on this side. They're all good. Again, the rim's ugly. There's a chip here. Looks like I don't know what that is. And then here's a little hole here that needs to be filled. Overall, though, it's, like I said, it's very reliable. The shifter down here, I run a new shifter cable for it, new throttle cable. It's got a fuel filter here, the glass, the old style. It's got the PSI gauge for the fuel pressure, new carburetor, brand new. And like I said, it's got the old distributor. Back in here, you can see here's the plaque from when they built the thing, and it gives you the serial number, the horsepower. I don't know if you can read that. And here are the headers, which to here they're out here they're okay. You can probably buff them with a buffer and get them to shine real nice. I wrapped all the electrical that I redid in that tubing to protect it. And foot throttle, I had that polished at the polishers, and it looks real nice. These are the channels I was telling you about on the bottom, and you can actually This is so thin you can see the water when you're out on the lake. Fire extinguishers down there, and all the stringers and everything are in great shape. That's upholstered down there, and then storage underneath. Anyhow, I'm gonna put some water to it and fire it up for you. Be back in a sec. Okay, so I'm getting called to breakfast, and I gotta find the water. I have a hose connector thing to put the garden hose to it. I gotta find that before I can start it up. So I'm gonna take a break, and then I'll send you another video of it running. If you have any questions, just go ahead and text me. I'll answer it in the next one. All right, bud? Thanks.